GMB Nation. This is your host GMB Creates, aka GMB Reacts, and today we'll be reacting to WatchMojo at Work. So this is top 5 things you didn't notice in Childish Gambino's This Is America video. I've again a few requests on this, so let's check it out. Let's leave that like first, you know what I'm saying? And let's get into today's video. Now I've seen the Childish Gambino's video, and I know I want to react to it, but I know it's gonna get copyrighted. So let's react to the breakdown and see what they got to say. You feel me? Shout out to Lester for suggesting this reaction video. Alright, let's get it.
Is this video's relevant again? Childish Gambino sure is making a strong case. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 5 things you missed in Childish Gambino's This Is America video. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're ranking the most noteworthy, intriguing, and controversial content, and there's a lot of it, in the latest music video from Childish Gambino. And there's a lot of it in the latest music video from Childish Gambino, also known as artistic polymath Donald Glover. Number 5, The Sunken Place.
The Sunken Place.
We're actually starting our list at the end of the video. Here, our final image is full of fear and terror, as Glover is running away from what appears to be an angry mob of white people. The background is dark, almost pitch black, and could very well be interpreted as an homage to director Jordan Peele's Academy Award-winning horror comedy, Get Out. Gambino's song Redbone was featured on the soundtrack, so this seems like a safe bet. The harrowing imagery could be referencing the film's concept of the sunken place, the antithesis of being woke, where a marginalized population feels helpless against a surrounding atmosphere of violence. Number 4, Bible references. This Is America is a music video that demands to be viewed multiple times, as there are many images that appear briefly, and in the background behind Glover and his dancers. One such image is that of a white horse, juxtaposed with a cop car. This could be referencing the famous Bible verse from the book of Revelations that describes, in part, quote, a pale horse, and the name that sat on him was death, and hell followed with him. This combination of apocalyptic imagery with the growing news...
Now that's some subliminal stuff for your butt. That's that stuff that the conspiracy theorists on YouTube be talking about. In the book of Revelations. Bro, it's crazy. So much messages and so much subliminal messages in the concept of this video. It's crazy.
Coverage of police brutality against the black community could certainly be seen as very intentional social commentary.
I got the plug on with Hawker. Whoa, they gonna find you like Paco.
Number 3, Jim Crow.
Look what I'm whipping up. This is America.
Put into place after the Civil War, Jim Crow was a system of racist local and state laws whose existence was designed to enforce segregation and oppression in the southern United States. Some of Childish Gambino's movements and poses in the This Is America video seem to deliberately mimic those seen in vintage Jim Crow posters. This can be seen specifically during the video's opening scene, when Gambino shoots a man execution style in the back of the head.
This is America.
Glover/Gambino's dance moves in the video could also be seen as referencing the era of repugnant blackface.
I've heard of Jim Crow, and I never in my life seen that imagery displayed of what their illustration of Jim Crow is. Ever. Like, I don't think they put that in the history books when we was in history class. They told us about Jim Crow, but they didn't show us like illustrations like that. So you just educated me. You're educating us, bro.
Minstrelsy entertainment, popular during the long reign of Jim Crow. Number 2, the anti-gun message. Well, you certainly aren't going to miss seeing guns in this video. We've mentioned the opening execution, but later on in the clip, Glover also mows down a choir of gospel singers. But this is far from a typical violent gangsta fantasy.
Black man. This is America.
In each of these sequences, guns are treated in a much more reverent fashion than the bodies of those slain. This seems to clearly be referencing the growing desperate unrest in America with regards to gun control, gun violence, and...
Was I the only one that thought the dude with the bag over his head was Kanye West?
the state of mental health care. The image of Glover using a high-powered rifle could be a direct reference to the Charleston church shooting of 2015, and could also be referencing how terror threats seem to be the new normal.
Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now.
Number 1, the significance of dancing.
Get down!
There's a lot of dancing in this video, with a shirtless and muscled Gambino and kids busting African-inspired moves and viral dance crazes alike. But why? Well, the previously mentioned blackface vaudeville acts involved exaggerated styles of dance, which Childish Gambino appears to reference with mimicking moves. His facial expressions switch between a smiling entertainer's visage and an expressive look of outrage. Glover seems to be contrasting the financial and cultural primacy of black entertainment in white America to the indifference of the same society to the gun-driven violence that disproportionately plagues black citizens. It's simultaneously highly entertaining and deeply disturbing to watch.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. He's a creative genius. Like, I noticed that in him way back when he, when he was on, what's that show, Community? The Community? I noticed it then moving on to the music genre, I started to really notice it. I first heard Childish Gambino. When I first heard of Childish Gambino and I found out about him, was off of what's that, Music Choice? Was it Music Choice? Yeah, I think it was Music Choice. And the song was playing 3005 by Childish Gambino. That was back in 2000 and I think 2000 and I'm trying to remember how long ago I watched. I think that was 2015. Or was it 13? I don't remember. It was either between 2013 and 2015. That's when I first heard of him. And then everybody started getting on his tip after like Awaken My Love came out. And then, you know what I'm saying, now like everybody's trying to be woke. So when this came out, after Kanye West's attempt of a song, this came out. And shout out to WatchMojo for the breakdown of this video. Let's finish it out.
And that seems to be the point.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.
Hey, get this on cam, bro. Get your boy on cam, man.